Can someone with Photoshop skills please add a train to make this super intense and scary? OMG, I forgot to show you guys the squid kite I saw yesterday. I can't tell if this is the entrance to hell or just the typical high school bathroom. Happiness is a cabin on 800 acres, 3 lakes, 2 mountains, a forest, and no neighbors. This cat looks like it's about to tell a scary urban legend. Oh, one of those pesky hangnails. I'll take care of that. I just walked in my room and there is a deer. Hell, not to open up a can of worms on her, but I just saw a dolphin's brain for the first time yesterday, and there is no way we're smarter than these things. Glowing eyes of an alligator at dusk. Whoa, that's a demon. Ha, here come that boy. Gave my dad a Mr. Bean cutout for Christmas, and he's been moving it around the house to scare my mum. Desperate times call for desperate measures. This dude just rolled into our math class and left. The bowling machine took my picture, then made my face another lane's whole background. Don't throw out doll heads. You can turn them into candy nightlights for your kids. We discovered a trapdoor in class today. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. I can see eyes. Close that door. You find out your closest friend is a killer. What do you do? Hand him my list and ask him to help me out. The recursive senator. Half horse, half recursive centaur. No use. Crying over cursed milk. You remember Tom and Jerry, right? The rest of the pizza is trash. Just throw it away. A steam train after a boiler explosion. Favorite new thing. Scratching haunting things into bananas at the market. So when people take them home, hours later, and the words appear, they think a ghost knows their secrets. Thinking about deep sea creatures. They're out there. He is just wafting around like a ghost. Dad needs his Mentos. I chew gum so much that my dentist says it's become a part of my mouth's ecosystem, and if I stop it, I will have disastrous consequences for my health. What if humans lost all of their skin every winter and walked around as skeletons, and the trees get annoyed when they have to rake all of our skin off their lawn? How high are you? A reminder that your floofy cat's adorable toe beans look like this without fur. You are welcome. Y'all remember being 15? That was messed up. Age distribution of hospital visits due to punching walls. I love the one 69-year-old that punched a wall. My cat has been staring at this gopher for like 10 minutes. I think he's waiting to hurt him until he finishes digging. How polite. He's letting him dig his own grave. Oh, 90% of the ocean is undiscovered, and you're telling me mermaids don't exist? This actually exists, and you want a mermaid. Yup. In mythology, mermaids cause shipwrecks and drown people. They're evil. Sounds like my kind of people. Found the white Snoop Dogg. It gets worse the longer you look. How to make hamburgers without a grill. I used to think this movie was a live action, and that the people who lived in Europe looked like this. What the fuck? Approximately 92 sobbing horses are calling. What do they want this time? What does this say? What does this mean? It is a scary time for men in America because I'm dressed in a clown suit, taking them out one by one. 1 nanometer away from having a 240p video with a logo at the top right. Walk in, see this. What do? Depends. Do you own a dog? Screw this game. I turned on my Kinect mic to try and add realism. I farted and the alien found me, eating a Kit Kat the wrong way. Day 3. Your dog watching you sleep, wondering if pretending is worth it anymore. My mom put a cute little holiday light in the toilet without telling me, so guess who thought they walked into hell at 5 AM this morning? Tricking my 3-year-old into thinking I got raptured. 1 hour dark church organ. Dementia. Suffering. Pain. Gangster's paradise. 2 bodies recovered during search for missing swimmers at Murderkill River. Sorry, where? So I work at a pizza place right next door to a comic book store, and today's free comic book day. I did not think it would get too crazy or anything. Then I look to the front of the store and see this. My friend works at a movie theater and can take the cardboard cutouts. I have an irreconcilable fear of sharks. She decided to use her spare key privileges to terrify me beyond repair. The last thing my enemies see before succumbing to the green. Morgue employee cremated by mistake while taking a nap. I guess 2 people got fired that day. My little cousin gotta stop leaving his shampoo here. I've never been more uncomfortable taking a poop in my life. I don't care what color it is. I'm not wearing it. Did anyone ask you? I will make you look like your profile picture if you say some smart shit like that again. Cannot even begin to imagine the Blade Runner cyberpunk this ladybug I found on my RGB keyboard was going through. It would appear that someone in my apartment complex doesn't like my new wind chimes. On Earth, a magician puts his hand in his hat in the rabbit realm The hand emerges. It is time. The rabbit council must choose a sacrifice. A giant twisting serpent skeleton emerges from a river in France. It's a sculpture. I almost pooped a goddamn cathedral. I thought the serpent lords had come to reclaim the earth. They are making funny new men, and you can find them in your local tube. Behold, a group of vegans about to hatch. Nature is amazing. He/she. There's only one gender, bro. There's only one now. They're taking them out, one by one. I was bored, so I put this on, and then sat on my kitchen floor in the dark, waiting for my mom to get home. And when she saw me, she screamed so loud, the neighbors called the cops. The world's oldest cheese, found in an Egyptian tomb, but it may be filled with a deadly disease. Cannot drink the sarcophagus juice. Can't eat the tomb cheese. What even is the point of archaeology? Hey, I'm going to be late again. Yeah, it's the crab again. What is your most controversial NBA take? The ball is alive and doesn't like being thrown around like that. Drunk dude becomes the first person to ever swim across the Hoover Dam and make it out alive. The last thing he heard before crossing. Don't be a bitch. Stab wound? You mean like extra pocket? Nobody on this website should be allowed outside, I swear. So I connected to the free Wi-Fi in Starbucks and airdropped this picture, and I swear like 10 people screamed. My neighbor keeps vacuuming his floor when I'm sleeping at night. I started vacuuming the ceiling as he sleeps at 3 a.m. If we die, we're taking you with us. Be the difference. I have never so cheerfully been told something this terrifying, and certainly not by a bee. My favorite visual gags. Something drawn realistically to show an emotion. Something drawn poorly. Dream house. The abyss. I do not know where he came from, but he sure as hell don't look like no good boy. Aesthetic. Behind the scenes of shots of actresses posing with their co-stars who are playing monsters that look like couple photos. It has been summoned. That is so evil. Florida man, 37, arrested for kidnapping 27 people and then forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight when you annoyed all the car drivers and have to find a bigger target. Hey brain, I kinda feel bad right now. Could you tell me why please? Nah. Why? I'm literally you. Lol, get fucked. When you die, your voice is added to the chorus of children yelling, "Aye, Captain," in the SpongeBob intro. This is probably the most cursed thing I have ever seen. Tries to look scary and intimidating. Fails miserably because of cuteness. When you're a perfectionist, therefore you don't believe in practice makes perfect, and thought you could make a needle felt Pikachu with no experience in needle felting. Moms be like, my son didn't do that. My daughter was given this creepy William Shakespeare doll, and it has become her favorite toy. She cuddles Shakespeare at night, brushes his gross old man hair, and puts him on the potty. Do I just embrace this? Do I hide him before their bond is unbreakable? Okay, but there was this bus filled with potatoes driving around my town today. So at my house, we have an intercom in everyone's room, and when you press talk and speak into it, everyone can hear what you say. So last night at like 1 a.m, I spoke into it and quietly whispered, Shia LaBeouf. I heard my mom scream in the other room. Can somebody explain to me how something like this could happen? The car is a part of the punk subculture and is striking out against authority and parents with outlandish hairstyles. I found this while doing a Google image search for Slenderman. I don't know if it's hilarious or just deeply wrong. I like how Slenderman is actually standing in the background. Well, I did not see that. Random wheelchair. Plankton built his computer wife, so he's the one who programmed her personality. Plankton made a wife who would belittle and mock him. Plankton has a humiliation thing. Sometimes we have thoughts, but we don't have to share them with everyone and put them out into the world. Just a suggestion. A clown boy, half clown, half cowboy, says yeehaw. This is it. The worst post. This girl on Instagram posted her plane ticket, and I called and cancelled her flight. Imagine shooting Santa Claus out of the sky. I'm laughing because all I can hear is him shouting, hoo hoo, holy shit. I got banned from Cheat Code Central when I was a kid for posting elaborate time-wasting fake cheats for various games I never played, asking a stranger, can you make sure nobody takes my bag? While pointing to someone else's bag. People who just randomly meet band members on the street. How do you do it? Step 1. Go outside for once. Oh, but the outer net is scary. The outer net. As an Indian woman, I can confirm that too much of my time is spent hiding behind a rock, praying the terrifying gang of international giant ladies and their Latvian general don't find me. Let me merge, or I swear I will kill us both. I love how this could either be about driving or using XR, how the animal's skeleton looks like, how scientists would recreate the animal. The animal. animal. Who is she? Mary Kondo. This shipping container does not spark joy. Some dude. Hey bro, you got time? Yeah, it's pulls out a cat from inside my jacket and looks it dead in the eyes. About 6 p.m. Context. I thought this was some shitpost and just accepted it. I'm the only thing preventing the mailman and the vacuum from killing my entire family. This was such a confusing and frightening post before I read the name of the person that posted it. The crunch that you hear in every bite of M&M's, colorful button-shaped chocolates, is your teeth crushing our worthless spines. I don't remember this post. In 5th grade, we were making little clay statues and mine came out bad, so I left a big air pocket in it so it would explode when the teacher put it in the kiln, and it exploded so hard that it destroyed 10 other kids' statues, and they were all on the verge of tears. I thought it was really funny. I still do. So you basically planted a bomb. Pronounces champagne like lasagna. Do not. Pronounces lasagna like shazam. Do not. Just bought this tapeworm from Etsy. Where are you going to keep it? I don't like this post. What? The spider in my bathtub, waiting for me to turn on the water so it can teleport to a different part of the house. Small blobs of human brain grown in a dish have been coaxed into forming rudimentary eyes, which respond to light by sending signals to the rest of the brain tissue. New horrific state of consciousness just dropped. Mid-tantrum, 6-year-old paused to write mama and dada, then crossed out both words. Shocked by his own cruelty, he crumpled the page, muttering, "Not nice of me." Food for thought. If the US cut just 2% of its annual defense budget, it could afford to construct a colossal obsidian spear in San Francisco Bay. On top of the obvious economic benefit, it would be visible throughout all of Northern California and emanate an ominous I saw a fake skeleton for sale today for $849 and I was like, what the hell? I could get a real skeleton for free, screw that. Then I remembered murder is illegal. You're going to jail for blogging this. First year knows he should not be looking at the wielding, but can't help himself. The forbidden light, he sighed. It got me again. It feels like someone's thrown sand in my eyes. So foolish. This is not satire. It's actually like this. I'm really glad I started meal prepping. Really changed my life. Like this post and I will instantly teleport to your home and gobble up your shower curtain. My shower curtain is glass. Well, crunchity munchity then. You think that will stop me? Chase, smile, okay? I forgot how. Go ahead then. Go crazy. I should have never smoked that. Now I gotta collect 8 pages. Where am I? A river in Russia froze over a very interesting pattern. Old music is so much better than what we have these days. If you know, you know. Truck hauling 10 tons of ramen noodles. Crashes into lake. Almost creates world's largest soup. I'm sorry we couldn't spare any pillows or blankets for you. You're fine with sleeping on the couch, right? Sleeps on this naked, and in the morning, you have to pry me off with a spatula. People who play support characters. How? I just want to barge in and shoot everyone. How can you just stay back and play and heal? Bad at aiming and scared. British people be like, alright, it's time to go to the shops. When the weather starts getting nice, but the only outfits you look good in is all black. This is the best Tinder bio I've seen. I'd like to cover you in peanut butter and see how much I could... What the fuck? Most people have no idea how big Brazil actually is. My friend just texted me this picture from our school. My daughter loves the things she is learning in grade 2, and she woke me up this morning by whispering, "I have more bones than you," directly into my ear. So I'm pretty psyched to be raising an extremely powerful science which several people are typing. When you're in the shower and the lights flicker, when you're home alone and the ice maker turns on, Countdown apologizes. After letters round, accidentally summons Cthulhu. I would like you to paint me a cat. A what? A cat? You know what a cat is, right? You've seen a cat. Yeah, of course. My daughter had a friend sleepover and left this note for her friend. I'm not reading all this, but warning, if you wake me up for anything, I will rip off your limbs and hit you with them. POV, you catch me eating shredded cheese at 3 a.m. And here we see Bethesda, employee, seated at a standard bugged collision desk, enjoying another productive day of porting Skyrim around. Hasbro's has just introduced me, and this is not a joke. Their new nightmarish mascot for Nerf brand products named Murph. Murph's terrifying catchphrase is, "Unleash the play in you. Here is Murph. My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story." Paper mache frog at the botanical garden gift shop that haunts my dreams. Showed this to my friend with epilepsy. He loved it so much that he started breakdancing on the floor. You ever think about the kind of guy who makes a cursed amulet? Like, ooh, whoever puts this on is going to have a nasty surprise. Get a real hobby. Rick Ross fights off alligators trying to steal his pizza. Archaeologists in the future finding what passed as compensation for being worked to death. I wanted those reports on my desk an hour ago. Susan, have you seen Brian? He has my stapler. Susan, stop dancing. This is serious. Hey, Susan, I'm going to get lunch. What am I reading? Takes off my leather jacket to reveal a second secret leather jacket underneath. You mean skin? What an absolutely terrifying addition to my post. Thank you. My first attempt at a creepypasta. Carpeted kitchen. What the fuck? It would be messed up if our teeth were flaccid but got hard when we ate. I was having a good day. Can you imagine trying to talk with waggling flaccid teeth flipping around in your mouth like weird bone noodles? My wife said there were too many chocolate chips in these cookies, so she picked around them. Everything everywhere, all at once. Nothing matters. Oh my god, nothing matters. Take back to the time when I was making a burrito and I lost my omelet for 20 minutes. I am a man, woman, entity beyond your comprehension, seeking men, women, the ability to remove sentient. My dad and his friends look like the cast of Stranger Things, 1982. Book Shrek is 50% more chaotic than movie Shrek. Shrek decided to marry whatever this thing is. No priest would officiate because God hated Shrek for being alive, so they used a crocodile. Orcas are ripping open great white sharks for their livers, hearts, and nuts. Whatever gang war is going on in the ocean, I want to see it. Their art style is cute. Why would they waste it? Mental illness. If you travel up to the middle of nowhere in the UK, you might be lucky enough to find the remnants of long-lost people. What long-lost people? We're still here. Bro, you think I'm a cartoon villain? Question 5 of 35. I use tricky plans and schemes to get my way. Shaggy memes over AirPod memes. AirPod Shaggy is coming back. Oh my god. They have AirPods in. They can't hear us. Oh my. Planting fake fossils to give some future biologist a short glimmer of hope before carbon dating it. Stare into the beautiful abyss that is this massive American Girl doll collection. Drink your school, stay in sleep, don't do milk, and get 8 hours of Yes sir. He looks like he's followed all of that advice. Want to prank your friends? Freeze Mentos in ice cubes. Serve them time bomb sodas. My ex is still logged into Twitter on my phone. I could be cliche and tweet, I'm a douche, lol. No. Instead, every few days, I will tweet something he would totally say, but he would never remember tweeting it. Slowly, the slightly out of place tweets will drive him insane. Victory. You are Satan. I poked holes in my parents' protection, which led to the birth of my little sister, and I kept it a secret for 25 years, living in a you're so hot world. But Peter Griffin said, I hope the light... This isn't scary. I don't know why I downloaded this. I think I just found it that funny. I want it to be in the next recent meme video. Fantastic. This is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen. Why am I laughing? Hey gang, I'm ordering $14 worth of soda and nothing else from my local Domino's. I'm thirsty. He better not have. Your order is in the oven. Susan, I know you're home. Just come outside so we can talk things out. When you're messing around on a trampoline and your homie hits you with that double bounce. For all you mountain climbers out there, climbs up and takes a few good You literally did not have to say that. I have a habit of being too casual everywhere. So one time while I was working, I accidentally said, what's crack-a-lacking to an old person looking for medication, and she replied, my bones, dear. This app is truly amazing. Poor grandma though. Hopefully her bones are better now. When I was 9 months pregnant with my son, my mom and I were on the side of the road, struggling with a flat. A car with 4 men stopped, not to help, but to ask for directions to a local golf course. My mom sent them 15 miles in the wrong direction. She is the legend who shaped me. Haha, not to scare anyone, but the hell does Beyond in Bed Bath and Beyond stand for? Me. What's Beyond? Employee. Snapping his neck. Go find out. As a former employee, I appreciate this. What the hell and fuck are you implying, lady? I'm anorexic. This is funny. I hope you're okay though. Focus on yourself. I appreciate you, Jess, but I think focusing on myself is what started the problem. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you recover well. Living in an age of the internet where an account with the username Brian Felt 1989 is a 100% spam bot dedicated to harvesting not safe for work and personal data, but Bob 420 is a sign of a breathing human life who just posts updates about their home garden.